Do not care about what's left behind. The desire for one's name to live forever, being condemned by posterity, or to become the role model of future generations, etc., are all worldly thoughts of ordinary people. They are the fetters and shackles of life. If you are obsessed with gaining fame, you won't be able to live a carefree and easy life. Just follow your path, and let the common folks comment as they please on what's left behind. No cleverness. Great wisdom appears foolish, the highest wisdom is formless. Displaying cleverness is, in fact, foolish. Cleverness is but a minor skill, a trick of the common folk. The more cleverness you possess, the less wisdom you have. Cleverness can lead to one's own downfall, thus, it's better not to be clever. Do not speak more than necessary. To those with high wisdom, your words are nonsense. To those with low wisdom, your words are profound and difficult to understand. To those with equal wisdom, your words are unnecessary. Once the words are spoken, they can easily be twisted by those who love to nitpick and slander you. Therefore, it is best not to speak more than necessary, so that you can avoid disputes, get rid of troubles, increase wisdom, and make progress. Do not fear death. From a natural point of view, physical death is a necessary thing. Since it is inevitable and unavoidable, whether death comes sooner or later, it is still death, so what is there to fear? From a secular point of view, death is a self-cleaning of garbage. When your living is not beneficial to relatives, others, society, living only adds to the burden of relatives and becomes a burden to society. Insisting on living is like occupying a pit and not defecating, which is selfish and immoral behavior. From a philosophical point of view, death is life, life is death, without death there is no life, without life there is no death. If the body does not die, the soul cannot be liberated. Death itself is a kind of transcendence, is another kind of life, is happiness. What is there to fear? From a material point of view, matter is indestructible and can only transform from one state to another. At this time, you have become a god. What is there to fear about death? At this time, you have become a god. What is there to fear about death? Be as wood and stone. Wood and stone, receiving the essence of the sun and moon, the spirit of heaven and earth, remain fearless of the sun and rain, wind and frost. They observe the chirping of insects and birds, the shouting of people and horses with a cold eye and remain unmoved. If one constantly remembers the great affairs of the world and cares about the suffering of ordinary people everywhere, then there will be no peace in one's heart. Without peace, how can one perceive the Tao? From a higher dimensional perspective, everything in the three-dimensional space is like colorful bubbles that disappear in an instant. What is the need to worry about, save, grasp, or fight for what vanish in a moment? Without a heart like wood and stone, becoming a celestial being is like a bubble, a shadow. Be as clouds. Unrestrained, shapless, without honor or disgrace, without trouble or annoyance, drifting with the wind, not lingering in any beautiful scenery. When there is water, it falls down, nourishes all things. When it meets clouds of opposite charge, it draws a lightning bolt, sounds a thunder, decorates the sky. Otherwise, borrow the heat of the sun and disappear into the vast universe. Be as ice. When things meet fire, they burn. When they meet heat, they rot. When they meet cold, they last. When they meet ice, they are constant. If you can reach the state of heart like ice, feelings like water, there will be no strong feelings of love, hate, and separation. Don't be afraid of ordinary people seeing you as a cold-blooded animal, an inert gas, a weird person. Be as water. The best is like water. I am formless, but can become any shape. I am weak, but can create huge waves. I have no desire, but can nourish all things. I am pure, but can wash away all dirt. I am humble, but all things have to rely on me. No opponents, no enemies. Do not fight with heaven, do not fight with earth, do not fight with people. Be a part of the harmonious nature. Treat insults, defamation, slander, and spreading rumors as plants treat lightning, storms, severe cold and heat, without being moved, without refuting, without arguing, without reasoning, treat harm, traps, exploitation, and oppression like cliffs treat tsunamis, the earth treats earthquakes, mountains treat volcanic eruptions, and rivers treat reverse stone flows. Just ignore, do not fight back, do not get angry, do not retaliate. Why not fight with heaven? Because people are just a tiny particle in the sky and the universe, pitiful and tiny. Although people call themselves the spirit of all things, they do not know how high the sky is, how big the universe is, where they come from, where they are going, when they will get sick, when they will die. We can't control ourselves, can't manage ourselves, how can we fight with heaven? Why not fight with the earth? Everything on the earth is interconnected, relies on each other, causes and affects each other, and benefits each other. They are mutually beneficial biological plant chain, a perfect system. Any artificial transformation will take care of this and lose the other, destroying the ecological balance inside nature. You use pesticides to kill insects, which means that birds are gone, mountains become terraces and floods will flood, grasslands become farmland and dust fills the sky, deserts become oases and it will bring more severe heat and cold, pollute rivers, lakes and seas and diseases will be rampant, pollute the air and it is difficult to see white clouds and blue sky. Fighting with the earth is equivalent to digging your own grave and turning heaven into hell.